Hi everyone, J7409 here with the weather for you today. And things are already happening, folks. That's right. Thunderstorms associated with wind damage and isolated tornado threats are expected over parts of the lower Mississippi Valley through the central Gulf Coast region today. And today, of course, is Thursday, the 25th of April, 2019. Now, there were tornadoes yesterday, but one that was really out of the ordinary that happened was right here in Illinois, on the border of Kentucky and Illinois, right in this area. Yesterday, there was one. And as you see, it is just in the thunderstorm area that is light green. So it just goes to show you, anywhere over here, they can happen. Now, the greatest chance for tornadoes, downdraft winds, and strong high winds and hail, of course, today is from Louisiana to portions of Mississippi, Alabama, and a good portion of the Florida Panhandle. So, folks, be aware. Gets a little bit less, but still got that chance on the borderlines coming around, as you can see. Now, we got heavy rain out here. The conditions are right, folks. The humidity levels, the CAPE levels, all the levels are right that tornadoes can form. Not saying you're going to have one, but very good conditions are favorable for these things to happen. So please keep that in mind. It's looking like already that this stuff has started, and I'm going to show you it has. Several organized line segments may ultimately involve ahead of the shortwave, which could produce this bowing structure. I call them crooks, remember? Well, it's a bowing structure, and perhaps some tornadoes will happen. The forecast soundings across the lower Mississippi Valley through the Gulf Coast region exhibit strong sheared profiles, which would favor the organized rotating updrafts. So, folks, please keep this in mind, and I'm going to show you more and talk about more about the severe weather that could happen today, and also the general forecast for the lower 48, all coming up. Now we're looking at the supercell composite, and this is from the GFS map. So I'm going to turn it on and read you some of the things that are under watches and warnings and places as we go along. Now, you can see the timestamp right up here. Right now, what's going on in Mississippi? Well, for west central Mississippi, Warren County, Yazoo County, Hinds County, Madison County, and central Mississippi, all of these counties, it's looking like radar has indicated a very severe thunderstorm, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. It is expected to have damage to vehicles, expect wind damage to roofs and siding and trees, and this is going to go on for about the next hour. So if you are in those locations, please be aware. Now, it is moving to the east at 40 miles per hour. This severe thunderstorm is along a line extending from near Valley Park to near Redwood to near Vicksburg. And once again, it is moving east at around 40 miles per hour. So please keep this in mind if you're in those areas. Also, Louisiana and another portion of Mississippi, you all have severe thunderstorm warnings going on now. All the way right in these areas here, all along. It's going to heat up as the day goes on. Please watch your skies. Have a safe place if you need them. This is what the picture's looking like. I may even go live later. It all depends on how fast these cells start to form. But I'm just telling you, you do have this chance for tornadoes today, as well as very severe thunderstorms that can do a lot of damage with downdraft winds if they hit you. Also, you have the hail to think of. So please be aware, my friends. And here's a quick shot of the watches and warnings map right quick from the National Weather Service. All of the red up here in Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, and western Minnesota. This is red flag warnings, red flag warnings. This is dense fog advisories where you see the charcoal color right in here. We got flood advisories and flood watches going on in parts of Colorado and Utah. Also up in Idaho, we got these flood advisories going on with the chance of some high wind in southeastern Idaho. Now, when we come down here, what you see in the yellow, all of you guys in this part of Louisiana is under a tornado watch. When it turns pink, that's a severe thunderstorm watch right in there. And where you see the orange, that is, that is a severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, so you got severe thunderstorms going on in Mississippi. These warnings that I was telling you about. Then you have the severe watch in the pink. And then this is a tornado watch out in here. And there has been a tornado in Louisiana this morning. So I just wanted to point this out to you. Now as we check out the weather for the lower 48, this is the NAM map. It's going to go through the next 2.5 to 3 days. Courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Do not be surprised if you see some snow start to come in up here. Because you guys, it's looking like that temperatures to the north of a surface low across the northern plains, it could be cold enough to support a couple of inches of snow Friday into Saturday for parts of the Dakotas, and it should clip over here into Minnesota. Let's turn it on, and I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on for today. Severe weather and flash flooding possible across central Gulf Coast coming up tomorrow, with heavy excessive rain possible for the Ohio Valley as well. They've had a lot of flash flooding going on in Texas. This is real, folks. Some of these supercells, when they form and they get in a line like you know they do, drop as much as 4 or 5 inches of rain. So please be aware of that. Accumulating snow is possible for parts of the northern plains Friday into Saturday. Now, back to the rain. Ongoing heavy rainfall and strong to severe thunderstorms across the lower Mississippi Valley. They've already started. They're going to continue to drift slowly eastward today. And the greatest chance, like I've showed you, for severe weather and flash flooding is going to be along the central Gulf Coast. The central Gulf Coast. Now, showers and thunderstorms are going to expand also into the Tennessee and Ohio valleys, as well as along a cold front to the north is coming down. Now, heavy to excessive rainfall and flash flooding is going to be possible with this activity too, especially for parts of the Ohio Valley. Okay, that's for today, so be aware of it. As this system pushes east tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms will shift into the eastern U.S. with locally heavy rainfall possible, especially across parts of the mid-Atlantic into the northeast. And the cold front should clear the coast by late Friday. Then drier and cooler weather is expected to begin for the weekend. Temperatures across the west, they're going to be very warm today. The short range is looking like an upper level ridge is expanding across the region, and the daytime and nighttime temperatures should be averaging somewhere 10 to 20 degrees above normal, especially across California and the desert southwest. Meanwhile, showers and thunderstorms, of course, are going on in the central plains for today. It's going to shift eastward along this weak cold front in the upper Midwest and Great Lakes at some point today, and then a surface low pressure system is going to organize across the Intermountain West by Friday, and this is what's going to allow for some rain and mountain snows in the northern Rockies. with the showers and storms expanding into the plains by the weekend. Temperatures to the north of the surface low across the northern plains may be cold enough to support a couple of inches of snow Friday into Saturday. So, be aware of this. This is a check of your weather today. Peace, love, and kindness to all. I love you so much. Please share this information with your family and friends if they're not aware of what's going on, especially with the severe weather outbreaks and maybe a little snow coming, maybe a couple of inches of snow on the ground coming for Friday and Saturday up north. I'd appreciate it so much if you do that for me. It helps me out so much. I love you guys, and I thank you for everything you do for me. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching.